Where to begin? I guess we could call this video to Affinity and Beyond if we wanted to. I think you'll see what I mean here in a minute. Welcome back to Under the Obelisk, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Illuvial affinities. We're going to take a little bit of a deeper dive onto it, so if you haven't caught up with the affinities, go read one of the previous articles and you'll be ready for this video. If you don't want to, basically, Illuvials have 5 different affinities: Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Nature. I think that's all of them. Now when it comes to the Ascended affinities, it's 2 normal affinities mixed together to create a new one. Like, for example, I'm gonna grab an air, grab a little bit of water, ba bing, ba boom, mix them together. Hey, you get frost, Tony. It might be a little bit more deep than that, however. First of all, from what we know, although we haven't talked about it much, each alluvial is only going to have one affinity. Maybe an alluvial's affinity depends on where you find it, the region. Let's say you find a thylacine on the plains, might be an air affinity. Maybe you find it in the mountains, could be a earth affinity. Then you can mix those 2 thylacines to get your ascended form. Now the problem I find with that is I find it hard to imagine a squiz being anything other than a water. So how do you get Squizthulu, if you see what I mean? To take it to that next level, I guess, can we perhaps take a thylacine and a squiz and fuse them? Does that give us Thylasquiz? I don't know. And how do you choose which affinity you give to which alluvial? Is it the first one you put in the fuse machine, or how does that work? And if you do get a Thylasquiz, what does that even look like? We should have a competition for Thylasquiz art. Okay, let's forget about Thylasquiz for a second. We're getting carried away. If you have an ascended frost thylacine and an ascended inferno thylacine, let's say, aren't those 2 alluvials 2 totally different alluvials? What I mean is, wouldn't they have different skins, animations, attacks, move, and act differently on the battlefield? That opens up a lot of possibilities and doors, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'm so sorry, art team, that you've had to spend hours and hours and hours designing all those different alluvials. I keep playing through this scenario in my head, and it goes something like this, like where Aaron approaches Roger and is like, "Hey man, I got a great idea. We could have different ascended alluvials, so I need like 100 different thylacines." How exciting is that? Oh man, yeah. Check out our Q&A with Roger, by the way. Okay, let's try to bring this home now. So you have a frost thylacine, you have an inferno thylacine. They have a bunch of different things. Now, how many possible team configurations are there? If you have 150 alluvials, and let's say half of those have multiple different ascendancies, and all of those different ascendancies do different things and impact your team's synergy differently, and that's before you even add on the 5 fighting classes that you can have with the rogue, the guardian, the scion, the empath. What sort of combination numbers are we looking at here? It's astronomical. I don't even know how long it's going to take us to get on top of all this strategy. So yeah, that's a lot of late nights studying alluvial configurations, getting your ascendancy PhD, so to say. Good thing we'll have guides coming to you in the future. So I guess the takeaway today then is we're going to be seeing a lot more alluvials than we might initially have intended. There's going to be 150 in the starting set. Now, the team has said they also intend to release sets after that every 3 to 6 months. To Affinity and Beyond, indeed. The possibilities are endless. What do you guys think? Do you already have some teams in mind? Team of rogues, rush in, backstab everybody. Your air, you fly on out of there. Don't think you'll really be able to fly on out of battle, but you get what I mean. Have fun finding your favorite team, Illuminati. Until next time, this is Jeremy with Under the Obelisk. Catch you guys later.